Released in arcades in 1982 and quickly, very quickly ported to every home console and computer you can imagine, was the arcade smash hit Q*bert. Parker Brothers was responsible for the publishing rights for the home console versions of the game. And let's take a look at it on the ColecoVision. Just pop it in the old ColecoVision and start it up. You'll notice that Q*bert bypasses the ColecoVision boot screen. Very naughty, Parker Brothers, for bypassing that. Coleco was not happy. Ah, f***. Now I know why I hated Q*bert in the arcades. And more or less on the home system too. Because the controls were a little bit difficult and didn't feel, quite that intuitive. Because you're faced with a joystick that controls... basically you're used to controlling a joystick in 4 directions, up, down, left, and right. But Q*bert inverted these controls 45 degrees. And so your first instinct was to press down or up or left or right on the joystick. And that usually caused you to go off the side of the pyramid. Now, Q*bert was a tremendous hit in 1982 when it was first released in arcades, and did tremendously well. They sold a lot of Q*bert arcade cabinets, and for good reason. It's a very addictive game, despite the funky controls. And that was the general consensus back in the day as well. When this game was reviewed when it was brand new, that was the major complaint, same as mine that I'm having now, and the same as I had back in the day, and it's the controls. They just didn't feel right. The angles that you had to press the joystick were somewhat awkward, and the responses seemed a bit sluggish. But it is a very addictive puzzle game. And it is a puzzle game. The first few stages are relatively simple. You simply jump around and try to change the color of the blocks. Once you get all the blocks changed to one color, then you're good. You move on to the next stage. Now on the later stages, the blocks change multiple colors each time you jump on them. So that can make it quite a tricky little puzzle game. And there you have it, Q*bert for the ColecoVision. One of the better home console ports of the game. An excellent game, although I have complaints with the controls. It's not the end of the world. This game is very fun, very addictive, and it's a must-have for your old-school gaming needs. I'm Dommy from Classic Games Revisited. Until next time.